What's up, everybody? It's Big Kiko here. Today we'll be doing some Survivor Series 2025 predictions. It's tomorrow as I'm recording this. We got two War Games matches and we got two singles matches lined up for tomorrow. Four matches. You could say that's not really a lot for PLE, pay per view, whatever you want to call it. But these War Games matches are long as shit. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, the first match we have listed here is the women's War Games match. Is Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee versus Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch. I think both War Games matches this year have the potential to be the best War Games on the main roster, at least. Both matches seem pretty stacked. The women's War Games match. At first, I had the faces winning. I think the heels are gonna win this. Nia Jax and Lash Legend are a new duo. Lash just got called up to the main roster, which is really good for her. She's been in NXT for a while. She's been doing her own thing since Metaphor split. Now she's finally on the main roster. Kabuki Warriors is a good tag team. They just won the tag belts from Charlotte and Alexa. I said Asuka. Charlotte and Alexa. And Becky Lynch, she just lost her title to Maxine. Overall, like, a good team for the heel side, and then the face side, of course, you got Rhea, Io, Alexa, Charlotte, AJ. AJ just came back. I don't know, man. This match is kind of hard to predict because there's a lot of factors going in. Like, AJ Lee this is her second match back. This is Lash Legend's first pay-per-view match. Kabuki Warriors just won the belts. Becky just lost her belt, but Rhea and Io and Charlotte and AJ are massively popular. Alexa is too. I don't know. This one's kind of hard to judge. I think I'm going to switch my pick to the face side, actually. I think Rhea, Io, Alexa, Charlotte, and AJ Lee are going to win. Like I said, I think this might be the best women's War Games match so far. And I think the men's one would be the best one so far on the main roster, too. Next up, we have John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. John Cena beat Dominic Mysterio a couple weeks ago on Raw in Boston to win the championship. Really good moment for him. He's finally a Grand Slam champion. It was a fun match. I think they'll go harder in this match because it is on pay-per-view, and it's Cena's last technically pay-per-view match because Saturday Night's main event isn't really considered one. So him and Dom, I think, will go harder in this match. Dom is a very bright star, and I think he'll be a world champion in the next 2 years, maybe in the next year, like depending on how hard they want to push him after this. I was conflicted leading up to this, but I do think John Cena is going to retain because he's definitely facing Gunther at Saturday Night's main event after Gunther wins the tournament. If he doesn't win the tournament, I'd be a little upset, I'm not going to lie, because out of the options we have right now, the only other option I would like would be LA Knight, but that's not like, I don't know. I don't see that being his final opponent. I don't like Jay being his final opponent. I'm a Jey Uso fan. I just don't want him to face on as his final opponent. Rusev, it'd be okay, a final opponent. They have history and all that, but I don't think people would like be too happy with that, though. I don't think. But it is what it is. I think Gunther's gonna win the tournament. Like I said, John's gonna drop the belt back to Gunther. It's gonna be a little weird for Gunther to go back to the Intercontinental after winning the world title twice, but I think that's the direction they go. Like I said, I hope Cena and Dominic have a good match. Their match on Raw was fun. They didn't go all out though, so I hope they do this time. John Cena is going to retain that championship, I believe. Next up, we have Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella for the Women's World Championship. Stephanie Vaquer is definitely going to win this match, but I do see some shenanigans happening to where you think Nikki could win the match, but ultimately will lead to Stephanie winning. Nikki just turned heel on her a couple weeks ago on the Raw and MSG, I believe, or Boston. It's one of the two. I can't remember for sure right now. But she turned on her after she defended the belt against Raquel Rodriguez. A lot of people did see it coming. I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't know if it'd be this soon or if maybe it'd be after. I thought maybe they would have a match before, like a friendly competition match, and then she turns on her, but I don't think that's the case anymore, obviously. So we're just gonna have her. I think Stephanie's gonna beat her in the first match. There might be a world Nikki Bella wins the belt from her. I wouldn't really like that, to be honest, but you never really know anymore. You really never know. I don't really want Nikki to win the belt. I feel like she should be putting people over, but if she proves she can still go at a good rate after having a couple more matches, then maybe. Because that match with Becky at Clash was just not good. Like, and it was kind of both parties involved, but a lot of Nikki's was her. She doesn't have singles matches really anymore. She has a match, it's a Royal Rumble or like a tag match, most likely. So, like, I don't really know. I don't see her winning the belt. Like I said, I'm gonna go with Stephanie Vaquera retaining in this match, and hopefully it's a decent one. Stephanie's very good, so I could see her carrying Nikki to a decent match. And for the main event is the men's War Games match as CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and the Usos versus the Vision, Bronson Reed, which is Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, Brock Lesnar, and Drew McIntyre. This might be the most stacked men's War Games match they've had. In previous years, they've had decently stacked matches with Roman and the Usos. Cody was in one, Seth was in one. But I feel like the last couple years War Games matches weren't really too crazy. Last year's was probably the best in my opinion if we're talking just main roster. I think this has the potential to be the best one. I think that Jay and probably I don't know. Actually, I didn't watch the advantage matches, so I don't know if they have those who goes first or whatever. Uh, Honestly, I don't know how they do it on the main roster. I haven't been watching a lot of Raws recently. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I think the heels are gonna win this match. I think the heels are gonna win because the Brawns definitely need to win. Brock doesn't really need one, but he'll probably get one because he's part of the team. Drew desperately needs a win, and Logan Paul, he can do whatever. Like, he can win or lose, and he won't really look too different. I think he's gonna do some crazy shit off the cage because he's been one to jump off a cage for a long time, it seems. So this is his chance to do it. I like Logan Paul as a wrestler. I know a lot of people don't. It is what it is. Uh, you try to act like he's not good. That's just kind of insane to me. But if you just don't like him, that's fine. But I do think that he's gonna do something crazy. There's a chance one of the Usos jump off the cage. I know one of them did last year. I think it was Jimmy. Jimmy jumped off the cage last year. I want to say maybe Jay did too. But this will definitely be a wild match. I think for the heels, I think Drew McIntyre should get the win. I saw someone say they think he should pin Cody to win the match. That would be cool, and I'd be fine with that. The only way I'd be fine with that is if Drew McIntyre finally wins the damn belt from Cody. I think he should have won it at Saturday night's main event. That would have made the event even more talked about. But, they didn't do it, so can't really say too much now. He lost the match. Hopefully he pins Cody in this War Games match and gets another title shot and wins. But, like I said, I do think this will be the best one. The women's match might end up being better, but we'll see when it comes to tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed my picks. I hope I'm right, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.